What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to WWE 2K20, my career on the PS4. Do your boy a favor and hit the coast to coast on that like button, because hopefully all the superstars stuck in Saudi can go coast to coast at some point today. Let's continue Chapter 9. And so I welcome you to a fine Friday here on the program, and boy, howdy, plenty to talk about on this fine Friday that I thought, hey, all I was going to have today was just, hey, Crown Jewel stuff, and that was it. But, number one, they patched this game. The 1.02 patch is now available on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, and as usual, 2K put out their very vague patch notes. Hey, we fixed some things. Some things might be fixed in the game. Not going to say exactly what, but you know, some of the animations and the physics and the creative stuff. And look, I don't know what they fixed exactly. You can see there the text there should be higher. It's weird. Some of this stuff is real weird on how it's placed and whatnot, because I have a custom Otis, and I put Otis on his trunks, and then I couldn't see it. I put it way down lower, and it was in the right spot. So I'm not sure where or what or how these issues are going to manifest in this patch. I will say, they did fix the stairs glitch. So the stairs that were glitching into the ring, that part is fixed. I've heard that the face stuff is still kind of not where it needs to be, or they changed some things there, so I haven't tried it yet. It's still bright and early in the morning on Friday, so here we are fighting Ronda Rousey to red health. I still have only 3 reversals. That sucks, but what are you going to do? Anyway, so yes, patch is out. I'm sure we'll have much more information on this patch going forward soon. Maybe. We'll see. Because, again, very vague patch notes means that folks are going to be sitting here testing this game all day today to see what changed, what's fixed, what's perhaps broken now, you know, that kind of thing. So, I obviously myself have some testing to do for, say, I don't know, logos. I've heard the website finally works now for logos, so that's obviously a priority for me for, you know, face and logos here in my career. Would be nice. Again, we'll see. Major reversal from Ronda Rousey hitting that Superman punch. Alright, Ronda. It's fine. Fine, that's fine. So, yeah, that was the big thing that they announced the patch last night and said, hey, 5 in the morning on the West Coast. Oh my god, the punches from Ronda Rousey. She's getting rowdy. She's getting rowdy. I don't think so, Ronda. I don't think so. But yeah, so that hit like 8 in the morning here on the East Coast. But obviously, I filmed these videos pretty early. Have not done, tested, and read about enough changes in this particular patch. Obviously, I need to know. I want to know. I did see they fixed the physics on Bianca Belair's hair. So that is a, you know, improvement, thankfully. Anyhow, so that was kind of a big thing for obviously me, who plays this game every day on this channel. But if you read those super vague patch notes, you're going to assume they fixed everything. I don't think they fixed everything in, you know, a week and a half. I just don't see it happening. Just in the rigors of game development, I just don't see that happening. Anyhow, so Crown Jewel was yesterday. And I do want to get into that, but the more important thing is that SmackDown is tonight, and a lot of your staff, a lot of your superstars, a lot of your guys are still in Saudi Arabia because of reasons we don't know exactly. I've heard it's not the plane, and it's not the weather. So what else could it be? The rumor is Vince may have had some kind of a disagreement with Saudi, and that ain't good. You're dealing with people who are not afraid to do kidnappings and murders. I'm just saying. I don't think they care. Alright, wake up taunt on Rousey. So knock her down. Up on the D-pad. Come on.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Did you find your friend yet?
Interfering.
Where is he? Answer me.
I don't know where he went. This is not my problem.
No, now it is. Now it is. With her judo throw thing. Whee! 1, 2, 3.
That will do it. Ronda Rousey has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, albeit under somewhat controversial circumstances.
you know.
Controversial. Red should have stayed focused on her opponent. That's on her.
Well, it appears Ronda Rousey is also somewhat frustrated with how things went down.
Hey, a win's a win, and if Trey hadn't run away like a coward, this never would have happened. Maybe Red needs to have a talk with her best friend.
Hey, buddy. What's cracking?
Hey, there's like 100 other benches in this mall. Go find one.
It's me.
Psst. Look.
Seriously, I will not hesitate to punch you in the junk. Trey?
Yeah, it's me, but keep it down. I'm indiscreto.
I think you mean incognito.
Whatever, I just don't want Samoa Joe to find me.
I'm pretty sure he's not here.
Good. But just in case, look off into the distance when you're talking to me.
I tried calling you all week, but your phone went straight to voicemail.
That's because I smashed it. I'm also wearing different deodorant to throw Samoa Joe off my trail. Can't be too cautious.
And I don't know if you heard, but Joe ended up costing me my Money in the Bank qualifying match. You poked the bear and then ran away, leaving me to deal with him.
I'm sorry, and I'll make it up to you somehow, but don't get hot because I'm the Universal Champion.
That's not what this is about.
Are you sure you're not a tiny bit jealous I won a title in WWE before you when you're supposed to be the
she was
in-ring
NXT
star?
Women's Champion.
And I did it when I wasn't even an official member of the roster.
I mean this in the nicest way. But you got lucky.
I reversed a coquina clutch into a pin. That's not luck.
I'm the one who taught you that when we were training in Calgary.
Fine. Then I guess this is yours. Take it.
Stop. One of the reasons I was trying to get a hold of you is Randy Orton wants to give you a short-term Raw contract. So congrats, you got what you wanted, at least as long as you're champion.
Yes! I mean, yes.
Don't get too excited. Orton also wanted me to let you know you're defending your title on Monday.
Let me guess, against Samoa Joe?
No, he's mad at Joe for letting this turn into the single worst thing to ever happen in WWE. His words. So instead, you're going to face Brock Lesnar.
Ugh.
Cool. You sure you don't want this?
Sorry, you got
Yeah.
yourself into this.
That's real rough. Real rough. Brock. I mean, as long as I don't pull a Kofi and jump into Brock's arms to get F5'd, I could be okay. It's possible.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall
One fall.
and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
And here I am wearing the head bandages because, again, I have not put a face on or tried to put a face on because it's still like 9 in the morning on this fine Friday morning. Anyhow, yes, so the story about Saudi here is that 20 folks got out, and 12 of those were talent, right? Hogan got out, Brock got out, Vince got out, right? But it seems like everybody else, talent and crew, is still there for reasons we don't know. That it's not the plane and it's not the weather. So we've seen some just various Twitter people going, wait, what's going on here? Like Andrade, Humberto, Buddy Murphy are all like, yeah, this is not good. Not good. And I'm like, you play with fire, eventually you get burned. And it's interesting that the investors call yesterday, the day before, mentioned that doing 2 shows a year in Saudi was no longer viable for reasons they didn't explain. So, yeah, all this is definitely a situation to watch. And as a reminder, SmackDown is in Buffalo tonight. And so you're going to have a lot of guys that were supposed to be on SmackDown not on SmackDown. And that's going to be a very interesting last-minute rewrite for SmackDown in Buffalo. Good God Almighty. So, no real indication of what the actual problem is at this juncture for me reading the internet at like 9 in the morning, right? I'm sure by 5 p.m. when this goes up to air, we might know more. But at the moment, man, it's all an absolute mess. And I am hoping for the best for everyone involved. Like, seriously, get those guys, and more importantly, get Lacey and Natalya out of there. I'm hoping they were part of that 12, because, look, I'm just saying, with that government, I'm not putting anything past them, right? We could have a serious international incident is not out of the realm of possibility, is all I'm trying to say. And that's not conspiracy, that's not panic, I'm just saying it's possible. It is very, very possible. So, fingers crossed, knock on wood, all the best to everyone who is stuck over there. And man, a lot of those guys, if they have another show over there in Saudi, are not gonna go. So at what point does your talent say, hey, we're not going, and then you don't have a show to put on over there, right? You've got the guys who will take the big money like Brock, and that's about it. So, yeah. It's going to be real interesting in the next 6 months when they have their next show in like 6 months. If they have their next show in like 6 months. So, yeah. But, speaking of the show, yesterday, Crown Jewel, yesterday, Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez was 2 minutes and Cain tapped out. Alright? Apparently Cain needs knee surgery, and why that match got booked in the first place is insane and ridiculous. But that's what they wanted to do, so Cain lost in 2 minutes and tapped out. It was just, look, that was preferable to the build-up for Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman, which, if Jim Ross was still commentating WWE, would have called Bowling Shoe Ugly. That was a match that should not have happened and did not have what you wanted it to have, which was, like, you know, wrestling or boxing or both, or, you know, a good, entertaining something. It was just kind of, alright, ended on a count out after a punch. It was not good. Not good. But I gotta get Brock here. This is, like, just so... Brock would destroy me. This is absolutely unrealistic for Lesnar here. To totally let me get in any offense. Seriously. Boy. Anyhow, so... Besides that, yes, they had Lacey and Natalya, historic, first ever women's match in Saudi, wearing full bodysuits and t-shirts for that match. And that crowd was popping huge for that match. They popped bigger for that match than for Mansoor, their hometown guy. So, yeah, just absolutely nutso. Nutso. And again, the match was kind of, you know, not anything special. It was the same thing that they've been doing, like, a bunch of times between Lacey and Natalya. So, that was not surprising. Back in the ring, Brocky. Back in the ring. Alright, so I'm going to assume here Brock is going to be the new champion because of reasons. Running strike on Brock Lesnar. Let's do this. Yup, you don't jump into him. F5.
It's Samoa Joe.
Joe's here. Oh no, he's got Paul.
Is he insane?
Oh, that's it. Count out. I win by count out. Yeah. Sweet. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, snap. That's a DQ.
Wait, the bell just rang. I think the referee disqualified Trey for Samoa Joe attacking Brock.
And still
retains the Universal Championship.
That's my Universal title, and I'm going to take it back. Not anyone else. So Randy Orton, until you give me my rematch, get used to this happening over and over again.
Again. Well, alright then, Joe. I mean, look, there's no more rematch clause. We've established this. Randy Orton, Carmella. And yeah, that's all I can pick here is Randy Orton and Carmella. And I crashed the game trying to re-edit my outfits. Quality. Absolute quality. Thanks. Don't worry, the patch is gonna fix everything. Yeah, okay. I didn't believe it, and you shouldn't have believed that either. Wait, I can't... Oh, no. That's not good at all. I tried to load up my career again, and it literally crashed the game. So, we're gonna end it today while I troubleshoot that particular problem. Might be the text again, I don't know, but what the hell? So, yeah. The patch didn't really fix enough as I had thought that it might not. Now then, last thing is The Fiend is your new Universal Champion. What does that mean with Bray being a SmackDown guy? I don't know. They used that terrible red lighting again, which is like, come on. And that match was bad. Like, even without the lighting, it was just not a fun match to watch. The crowd was dead. Nobody cared. But yes, the right result was The Fiend winning the title. So now, where does that go from here? I guess we'll find out. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos, hopefully, of this game every day. We'll see tomorrow. Tune in. I don't know. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.
Trey, it's been a while. Just wanted to say that I know the world was shocked when you won the Universal Championship, but not me. Always knew you had it.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you could mention on TV that I trained you, it would really help out my business. You know, just as sort of a thank you to me for helping you get your start. Oh, and if you don't mind, give me a heads up before you do it. That way I can have the VCR queued up. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Man's got a VCR in 2019. What the hell? We're sorry to hear your phone was accidentally damaged and hope your replacement is working properly. Thanks.
Hey, I was flipping through channels while I was doing my 5th straight hour of cardio last night, and I think I saw you on something called Monday Night Bra. Anyway, just wanted to let you know I caught just enough to see you lose, which unfortunately sent me into a fit of laughter and disrupted my cardio, but it was totally worth it.
5 hours of cardio? Good God.
Hey, it was unfortunate Samoa Joe cost you your Money in the Bank qualifying match, but at least you have another shot tonight in the last chance fatal 4-way. Consider it a thank you for tracking down your friend.
You're welcome, Randy.
Welcome back to the Buzz and Cole Show, and we are talking...
Working title.
Cole, we've been doing this podcast for like 2 years now. I think it's safe to say at this point, we're sticking with that name.
Hey, I thought it was going to be Mr. CQ forever. And then I switched to Black Hole Cole, and then just regular Cole. So you never know when you might undergo a name change. And besides, at one point, didn't they talk about changing your name to The Buzz Encounter?
Well, that's a story for a different episode. What I want to talk about is what shocked everyone last week, and that was Trey from NXT showing up on Raw and beating Samoa Joe for the Universal title. I mean, talk about a debut.
Yeah, it reminded me of when I first debuted in Japan. I also showed up out of nowhere and beat their solar system champion, Fiji Tom. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, okay, you're clearly just making that up.
Yeah.
Hey, you were busy flirting with Charlotte on SmackDown when I debuted in Japan, so how would you even know?
Okay, I watched your matches on the internet, Cole, and Charlotte and I are just friends, so I wouldn't call it flirting.
What'd you call it? Wooing?
Ugh.
See what I did there? Woo!
I hate you.
And yet again, we are absurdly off topic.
Woo! Sorry, once you start wooing, it's almost impossible to stop. Woo!
Okay.
Woo! Woo!
Fair.
Are you done?
Almost. Woo! Okay, I'm good now. Please, continue.
All right, back to Trey defeating...
Woo!